Hello, everybody. Welcome to another B.M.B podcast. My name is BJ.
My name's Mike.
Yep, I'm Brian.
Fred Durst is back.
Yeah, we get first time us all three live together, drinking some beer, ready to do a podcast.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
What episode is this? 9?
9. Yeah.
Minor.
9. Goddamn, almost 10.
Damn, Don.
We're almost teenagers, man.
Yes, we are.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was I doing at 9? I can't remember.
Watching Transformers.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a little past that, wasn't it?
Watching Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Yeah, I think Saved by the Bell was out at the time.
Yeah.
California Dreams?
Saturday cartoons meant something, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about that last episode.
that's true.
Oh, on B.M. Sports? Oh, okay.
Yeah, B.M. Financial.
Being financial,
Financial.
you know, get your money right. But
So the drafts happened this last week, guys. So what do you guys think?
Cleveland
Is the city.
Cleveland is doomed again. They keep messing up their drafts. I don't have faith in Baker Mayfield. He probably was projected the 4th best quarterback in the draft, and they pick him number 1, which I don't understand. They see something in him that I don't see, but I mean, what are you going to do with the Browns? They messed up on their picks all the damn time.
Where's he from?
Oklahoma. I mean, he was good in college, but
Yeah.
I mean,
They got him because of his leadership. They liked the way he was. Yeah, he did some stupid things, grabbed his crotch or whatever and said some stupid shit, but who hasn't, you know? It's competitive. They liked him because they reminds him of Drew Brees passing and Russell Wilson's legs. I mean, that was it. It was him or Sam Darnold. Josh Rosen was off the mark. Josh Allen got himself in some stupid trouble, obviously, but we all make stupid mistakes. I don't think we've done that, but I think with Baker Mayfield, you know, he might be a fucking steal. Who knows? I think Cleveland's biggest bust was they could have went Saquon Barkley number 1, and they could have went Baker Mayfield number 4. Mm-hmm. They didn't though because they drafted a cornerback from out of Ohio State number 4, and everyone was like fucking Browns. That's how they fucked it up, and that's what they did. Giants, I believe, got a steal with Saquon Barkley. That guy, he kind of got a little Adrian Peterson in him with a little bit of Reggie Bush fucking skills. I think that's going to be a good steal. Actually, not Reggie Bush, but I think Barry Sanders. The way he cuts back and shit. Mm-hmm. Darnold, I mean, what's funny though, because once Sam Darnold got drafted by the Jets, the first thing I thought about was Mark Sanchez when he got drafted by the Jets. There was the first 2 years, the Sanchez.
success, man. 2 championship?
AFC Championship games, and then he fell through. He became real.
Yeah.
I think Darnold's different. Darnold's like the Brett Favre. I think this year he's a gunslinger. I think he's going to be legit. I mean, the one thing about the Jets is they got Josh McCown to help him out, and Josh McCown's been around forever. So I mean, that's leadership right there. And then obviously with the 4th pick, that was kind of like, what? You really drafted him? I think Denver is going to be fucking legit
With
because
Chubb.
you got, was it Bradley Chubb with Von Miller?
Yeah.
That's going to be a sick-ass defense.
That's
man.
going to be crazy off the edge. But I was kind of thinking that the Jets have no receivers.
They got one that just got arrested. So
But Darnold's not going to play right away.
no, he's not.
Because he's going to be behind McCown. But hopefully by the time he starts, a year now from then, you know, hopefully they get some receivers because the Jets don't have no goddamn receivers, man.
No, they don't.
I mean,
man.
Keyshawn Johnson ain't walking out through that door, you know.
Nope.
Wayne Corbett is not walking through that door, you know.
Nope.
Altoon,
Altoon, baby.
they're not walking through that door.
Art
So.
Bond? Nope, nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of trades in the draft. I don't know what the hell New England was doing. They kept trading back and back and back and back and back. And they think they did pick up a quarterback in the later rounds.
They got Luke Falk from Washington State, and I believe they got Sony Michel, didn't they, from Georgia?
Sony Michel, the first pick in the first round.
That's a steal, man.
Which
That guy's
is-
a stud.
I don't think when the last time Patriots drafted a first round running back. It's been a long time.
Not Kevin Falk. Damn, man. They
Not
usually
sure.
make a trade for that.
That's why we need Google, huh? Google Assist right here.
But I think I mean Dallas linebacker help. Yeah, we'll see. I know the Raiders got killed too because you guys got nothing but offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were just saying that John Gruden was the man. It wasn't so much Reggie McKenzie. But the biggest trip I found out was that Reggie McKenzie's son got drafted by the Chiefs. The Raiders GM's son got drafted by the Chiefs, and Chiefs and Raiders are the biggest rivalry.
Yeah.
So Charles Woodson's all upset. He goes, "Man, you can't put that red on, dude. You can't put that red on." You know, so that's a big thing going on right now too.
Well, I mean, how good was he?
I don't know. I was real happy to see my man from Central Florida got picked by the
Shaquem Griffin.
Yeah, that guy's a stud, man. I wish we would have picked him up too.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy. You know what? Seattle, Pete Carroll's going to be a perfect fit. The guy has one hand. If you ever watch his story, it's awesome. The guy never gave up.
He got one hand?
One hand, bro.
Yeah, he's missing a hand. So he has like a little arm that goes like kind of short. So, but he balled out. Like
What does he play? What position?
Linebacker. He was the
defensive player
American.
of the year.
What is it? The AAC's defensive, whatever they are.
Something like that.
Their conference. He balled out, man. That guy's a stud, bro. It was like, damn, hell yeah.
Where'd he go?
Seattle. He played with his brother who got drafted the year before.
Oh, okay.
He went to Team Craig Blair. Fuck you, Craig.
Poor Craig.
If my boss is listening to, hi, Scott. But no, it was, and then obviously the last pick of the first round was Lamar Jackson. I think that's going to be a good pick. I think Flacco's the worst quarterback to draft in fantasy.
He's done.
Once he got the big contract, just like Dez, it was like not worth it, man. It killed him with salary cap and all this shit. I think Robert Griffin III might make a comeback. We'll see.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. But I think Lamar Jackson is here to stay. I mean, all the scouts had nothing but high praises about him. Yeah, some of his quarterback pocket is not the greatest, but I think he's going to be a stud.
He kind of remind me like a Deshaun Watson. He could be that guy, but he's not going to start because he got Flacco on that big ass contract. Yeah. So you got Lamar, but there was another quarterback that got taken.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, and I everybody figured he was going to go there anyway because he played in cold weather at Wyoming.
Yeah.
Buffalo's cold as shit. So that big arm, but I feel like he's gonna be a flop. He's gonna be like Cutler, Osweiler, just a big arm but no accuracy.
Mike Lennon.
But I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I think that was a bad pick by them. Buffalo kind of reached on that one.
I think so too. I think then you got Arizona, who got Mr. $150 million guy Sam Bradford. I didn't know they picked up Mike Lennon.
Yeah.
And then now they picked up Josh Rosen, which, I mean, Rosen's been a hit or miss. I know his attitude's got him in trouble, but the main thing focus about Josh Rosen is that he's got 2 concussions in 1 year. That's pretty big, man. I mean, you got to think about your head mostly, but we'll see what happens with him. You know what? For me, it was just obviously being a Cowboy fan. I was surprised with the pick. I thought we were going to go with Ridley from Alabama, but we didn't. We went to linebacker. I heard the guy's a stud. We'll see.
What did you guys want to pick up? What do you think you guys need?
But you know what, though? We've seen a receiver, but we did pick up Tavon Austin, who's going to be like our Percy Harvin / damn, I'm drawing a blank, dude. But he's going to be a slot receiver. He's going to be like a Deshaun Jackson, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm kind of happy with what we got. We'll see. With the new core we got, get rid of fucking Dez.
I've been hearing a lot about Dez. Like, a lot of teams are only offering him, like, league minimum. Like, he's not worth it. He can't. I've been seeing a lot of comments because I follow a lot of Cowboy pages and stuff, and people comment on there and they keep saying Dez can't run routes and he can't get separation anymore, and that's what I've been seeing. He can't run routes.
How old is he now?
It's like 30.
Oh damn!
I mean, he's only 30.
But like running backs, man.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
But you can be 30, but if you know how to run routes, pop that beer, baby. If you can't run routes, then you can't be successful, in the NFL. So I don't know where Dez is going to play. Maybe go to CFL? At the Riga Football League or what?
He's going to be an announcer.
He's going to be playing spring ball with Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel, what is it? SCLSU Mud Dogs?
Yeah, whatever the hell he's playing for.
We'll see, man.
How many rounds in the drafts are there?
7. It's
Seven
long, it's a long fucking week. Long 4 days, I should say.
Dang, it spans over 4 days?
Yeah.
But
it was funny, though, because look, the best part about it was, I didn't see the first part, but I saw on YouTube, was that Roger Goodell and Dallas do not mix. Roger Goodell fucked the Cowboys so bad, but yet they had the draft in Dallas. So when he first came out, fucking Roger Goodell's getting booed like a motherfucker. He brings out Roger Staubach, Jason Witt, and Troy Aikman, and he goes, "You guys are booing your Cowboy legends, motherfucker. We're booing your ass." And then it's funny because if you look at Troy Aikman's face, he looks so awkward. Like, what am I? Nah, man.
Why am I here?
No, he knew what he was
What did he do?
Roger Goodell basically stuck it with Zeke Elliott last year. He He's the reason why we didn't make the playoffs because Roger Goodell was just fiddle faddling with that, and then he fined Jerry Jones, I think like $1 million or something.
You get if you try to sue the NFL and you don't win, you have to pay their lawyer fees.
Yeah, well, that's any.
That's in the I guess the contract they have of being the owner. Like if anybody sues and they lose, you have to pay the NFL's lawyer fees and all that stuff. So it was like $1 million something, like almost $2 million.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
And it was a trip because why the fuck are you in Dallas, dude? Get the fuck out of there. But,
I didn't mind the draft. I hated David Akers.
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen, man. I knew that shit was gonna happen where David Akers, because last year Drew Pearson at Philadelphia had raved about the Cowboys, and me and B were like, hell yeah, fuck yeah. And then this year we had a kicker talk shit on the Cowboys. And he goes, the last time you guys won the Super Bowl, none of y'all were born. And I was like, oh man, dude.
Shit. Has it been that long?
Yeah, 96, man. I was an 8th grader, dog. Just realized women are cute, you know? Hell yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I never touched alcohol yet. That was
Emmitt Smith days, huh?
That was Emmitt Smith, Aikman.
Yeah.
Clinton was still president.
The good
Gas
teams.
was like 120.
It was
I did
less
not
than that.
inhale.
Like 99 cents.
Yeah, remember that when it was that cheap?
Scream didn't come out yet. Push pops were still around.
Push pops.
What would be your ice cream if you guys got when the Ice Cream Man came? What would you guys get? What was like a go-to ice cream at the Ice Cream Man?
Anything with bubblegum, man. When I was a kid, I liked the bubblegum.
Was that screwball one with the bubble on the bottom? I remember that one.
I didn't mess with the ice cream man. We didn't really have one in my area. I live in the middle of nowhere. But we go to Rite Aid all the time.
Yeah.
And the bubblegum ice cream was my choice all the time.
Chocolate malted crunch.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I don't like chocolate ice cream at all, but I'll do chocolate malted crunch. That is
And
my
then
ish.
pistachio, man. That pistachio at Rite Aid thrifty ice cream was bomb.
Yeah.
I did the Ninja Turtle one.
They had
Oh,
Ninja
yeah.
Turtles?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Like, two gumballs for an eye.
Yeah,
man.
fucking gum would fuck your teeth up and shit. Just like remember with the baseball cards and they get that fucked up piece of gum.
Hard as hell.
Yeah, like damn my tooth, man.
Remember we used to get like the cigarettes that you could actually.
Yeah,
they still sell those.
They still sell those?
And the snaps.
Oh, snaps.
Snaps.
What's a snap?
Remember the little white thing you throw on the ground? They snap.
Oh
I used to
yeah.
love those.
You know what I seen? We were in Temecula. Me and Laura were in Temecula. We were at a candy store and we seen. Remember those little like caps, the cap gun things?
Yeah.
But it was one of the ones that you throw up in the air and it's like a missile and it comes down and you put a cap in it, but it's heavy. It's weighted on the bottom real heavy, so it comes down and it pop. So basically, you put a cap in there and you throw it in the air. And it's a big old thing of metal, and it falls down and hits the concrete. And goes.
What were
You
those?
just pick it back up and do it
Those
again.
poppers, those like silver-looking things people used to pop. You remember those things? Like these little silver balls, and they were
The rocks, right? You throw them on the
you throw
ground.
them on the ground, they would pop.
Kind of like the ones that you're talking about with the little tissue paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, dude. But like, we never had ice cream guy in Canyon Lake, but we had always at Nana's house. No, always at Nana's house, man. And like, obviously, you'd be good for that 1 hour because you hear that god awful Christmas music in August, and then you're like, oh hell yeah, let me get something. And then there was Bozo the Clown had a fucking ice cream.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was like red, white, and blue, and it tasted like who knows what, man. But we ate it. That or the malt, the one that had the chocolate malt, and it was just like
came with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, you want that shit to melt, so it was just like
The only time I messed with the ice cream man was when I go to my aunt's house in LA, and they told me do not get ice cream from them.
No,
because I don't know. They put stuff in an ice cream out there, so we didn't trust the ice cream man out there. But a lot of kids did though. They'd be packed. Ice cream man, you can always hear the ice cream man in that neighborhood.
Big worm.
Yeah, big worm, big perm. You know.
I didn't know that part. I just know that. So that was the draft. It was it was good. It's over with. Obviously now we're back to like watching the Dodgers suck. And
is the draft really like that movie? Is it that crazy?
Yeah. Not like that though. I mean that was Hollywood obviously.
So it's dramatized a little bit, but it's kind of like that.
A little bit. It's hectic, man. Like the war room, the trades, like with what B says. What New England did was a trip. Like they kept drafting back, pushing back, making trades. Baltimore too. Kind of a trip was Pitt getting Mason Rudolph. Obviously Big Ben. I think Big Ben is going to be like Tom. Big Ben's going to play till he's 40, no matter what. But last year they drafted Josh Dobbs out of Tennessee. Well, Josh Dobbs,
no bueno.
No, but Mason Rudolph. That's why I was surprised he slipped to the third round. He had numbers. His pocket procedure wasn't the greatest, but the fact that he went there, we'll see what happens.
He's good at throwing the deep ball, they say.
But it's kind of like when Oakland got Connor Cook. Like, why? When Derek Carr was like in his second year, it's like, why would you draft another quarterback?
Just the competition. I'm thinking just to see
That was
who.
weird.
It would have Colin Cook
Paired
became
together.
better than Derek Carr. You
No,
know?
because look what happened in that playoff game. He was pretty shitty.
Well, you remember RG3 and Kirk Cousins got drafted the same year.
that's right.
Cousins became the better quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah.
You know.
No, he did. I think I'm surprised Denver didn't get a quarterback. I thought they would have, but they're going to believe in Case Keenum, I guess.
Well, they give enough money.
Did they? Oh, I didn't know that
He
part.
got paid pretty well for Case Keenum, but it could have been just the system he was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
He could suck in Denver though.
Yeah,
You never know.
I agree with you, man. I just think that, like I said, it's over with now. So now we get to go to. I mean, pretty soon it's gonna be OTAs, and then we got training camp soon.
Yeah.
And Cleveland is the team for the Hard Knocks this year.
Is it?
What
Oh, of course.
It's like, oh,
It had to be.
damn.
It had to be. Is Bone Thugs gonna be there?
I
Or
don't
what?
know. But and then the other trip was New Orleans. They traded all their picks for that guy out of UTSA.
Yeah, the tackle. I mean, is he really gonna keep Drew Brees alive like that? Like, I mean,
No, defensive guy.
was he defensive? I thought he was a
Yeah.
tackle. Oh no, he is defensive.
Yeah, the defensive guy. The guy's supposed to be a stud, but
Oh man.
I'm telling you, we'll see what happens. They traded like almost like the Ricky Williams trade.
Was what's his name? Was Ditka there behind
Dick Hill wasn't there.
with the cigar and shit? He was all happy when he got Ricky Williams.
Yep, yeah, he was.
And
man.
he was there what, a couple years and he got busted for what, smoking the sticky icky.
Yeah,
What's the hard knock? What do you guys mean by hard knock?
It's the TV show they have every year. They pick a team to go through the training camp and they record every week.
Okay.
So you see the rookies how it develop over the preseason and stuff like that. So Cleveland's the team they're going to follow this year.
Oh, great.
The first year was the Cowboys, right? The first season.
No.
Is that the one on Amazon?
Baltimore.
Oh, it was Baltimore? Oh, okay.
No?
No, that's Dallas now. No, Hard Knocks is on HBO.
HBO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's on HBO. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was exciting. Obviously, it was kind of sidetracked because you're watching the playoffs as well.
Yeah.
And now that Toronto is now 0-2, we'll see what happens, man.
Yes, sir. But Mr. Landrum, you weren't here yesterday, but we got into the movies, and we wanted to save this for you. Scary movies, man.
Scary movies.
We all grew up with scary movies.
Yeah, we did.
We all had that scary movie that you watch and you couldn't sleep at night. You have to have a nightlight on.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, squeeze your teddy bear real tight so you would
Teddy Ruxpin.
for comfort.
Teddy
What's
Ruxpin.
that teddy? What's the teddy bear? That blue one?
Teddy Ruxpin.
No, the blue one with the handcuffs.
What's the handcuffs?
Yeah, he had the yellow handcuffs. Yeah, the horns. We talk about him every now and then. It was a stuffed animal.
Monster?
Is that what it is? Not from the movie Monster, but
No, it was
With the horns.
did he have horns?
My Pet Monster. That one?
Yeah, remember he had the handcuffs and they were broken.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
No?
Nah,
You didn't get up that early on Saturday, did you?
I did.
Did he have a TV show?
Yeah, My Pet Monster.
Oh my god, I
Pet
don't remember
monster,
that.
huh?
Let me see. I'll find it right now. Okay, Google.
Okay, Google. But no, I mean, yeah, you had a bunch of scary movies back then, though.
Yeah, we
Especially in
did.
the 80s.
Remember House?
Yeah, I remember House.
That was scary.
The people under the stairs.
Oh man, whatever happened to that guy? That's the Sandlot guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run, fool, run. I remember that part. Run,
Yeah.
fool, run. Hell
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever seen that one.
Nah,
It's a good one.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like the Halloween movies.
Yeah, Halloween's good.
Yep.
Yeah, the Halloween movies.
Halloween was good. The Lady in White. The
Lady in White is that one is gnarly.
Yeah, it was a PG some kind of movie, and you're just
Yeah.
like when homegirl falls off. Well, if you haven't watched it, sorry guys. 1987.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Damn. Anyways, so she falls off the cliff, and then that happens. But that movie was a trip.
That's one when that little boy's like hiding in the rafters, right? He's at school, right?
I think so. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one again.
I watched it recently.
Ah, you were right. Firestarter.
Yeah, I was talking about Firestarter yesterday.
Drew
With
Barrymore.
Barrymore.
Yeah.
It was a Stephen King novel.
Oh, there goes Stephen King.
Yeah.
Well, Christine was kind of a trip. The car.
Christine was a scary one. Yeah.
That was good. Carrie, Sissy
Oh,
Spacek.
Carrie. Yeah, Carrie's a classic right there.
It's
Yeah.
a classic movie.
Well, you brought it up earlier. Scream. I mean, that kind of changed the game for a little bit.
It changed the game.
A little slasher film.
But that first part with Drew Barrymore, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like who really thinks they're just gonna kill the
Yeah.
Drew Bar-
first
Drew
person
Barrymore.
off like that?
They didn't care. They're like, getting slashed, girl.
Yeah.
Getting slashed.
KO.
At least it wasn't a black person that was getting killed. That's how it happens in those scary movies.
I'm telling you, man. Except for, unless LL's in the movie, he ain't gonna die.
Oh, what was that? What was that movie?
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
That's
That's like the beginning when
Samuel is in that
right
shit.
when he says that, right? That's like what does he say?
I forget.
Yeah, I think that's when his like trigger or his catchphrase started to come around.
All I remember is that L's a cook. I'm like, he ain't gonna die. That's LL Cool J. Shit, man. He gonna knock you out.
Is that the one with J-Lo's in that one too?
No, that's Anaconda. Ice Cube, dog.
Oh yeah.
What girl is in that one?
J-Lo.
No, in Deep Blue Sea.
I don't know.
I think it was a no-name.
Some random chick.
It's one of those movies where I'm like...
It was a roundaway girl. That's what it was.
that's one of those movies that you don't rewind and be like, I ain't gonna rewind.
Yeah,
I'll take
you
that
know
shit back. Here you go. Blockbuster. Bye-bye.
Like, have you guys ever watched that Sharknado? Like, I've never even seen it.
Nah.
It's one of those ones that are so bad it's good
It
type
was
of
like a
thing.
super. It should go to straight to DVD movie
I think it
to
did.
me.
I think it did.
It's always on Sci-Fi.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Why would it be on Sci-Fi?
I think that's who made it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they made Sharktopus. They made Shark. I'm telling you, man.
Is that a real one?
Yeah, Sharkgator.
Wow.
Sharkgator 15. I mean,
What the hell?
hey, it keeps actors like fucking Luke Perry and fucking still making money, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we were trying to figure out last time too was what TV show was Boner in?
Oh, Growing Pains.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure it out.
Show me that smile. Show me that smile.
Oh yeah, Robin Thicke. Or,
Robin
yeah.
Thicke.
Alan
Alan
Thicke.
Thicke.
Robin
Whatever.
Thicke, rest in peace.
Yeah.
bro.
R.I.P.
Alan.
Kirk Cameron
Mm-hmm.
and who's the chick?
Tracy Gold.
Tracy Gold.
Tracy Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Tracy Gold.
Was Boner considered a boner then?
He was.
I don't remember. Man.
Because that's why I didn't know if the slang really was even around then. That's what we were trying to figure out.
I just remember the U2's singer. I thought it was Boner.
Bono.
I know.
Bono.
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Boner, that? Bono, fool.
He called Bono Boner.
I thought so, man. I was like, hey, Boner.
Oh damn.
I thought so, man. It was a trip. Okay, how about this, man? Let me see if I can fuck with you guys. What show did The Simpsons first appear on?
Oh god.
Tracy Ullman show.
God damn.
I used to watch it.
Yeah, I did too.
I used to watch
think you
it.
remember that.
That's right. She did have them on.
Yeah.
They're bringing her back a little bit, doing something. I thought on HBO.
I've been doing something minimal,
That'd
but
be cool.
yeah.
I like the Tracy Ullman.
That was
show.
funny.
That
She
a good
was
show.
hilarious, man.
it was
show.
good. It was his trip because The Simpsons have been around since I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Remember we all had that water bottle? You had
Yeah.
that water bottle that just the fucking have a Simpsons water bottle and then an I Carumba shirt.
I was
Yeah.
telling him last podcast. I used to wear the shirt all the time. My dad would tell me, "You can't wear that every day, son. I gotta wash it." I used to wear
Yeah,
that.
because we were talking about bad fashion, that we had back in the days.
Bugle
when we were
Boy
kids.
shorts, man.
Oh, Bugle Boy.
Fucking the Jordache jeans all
Jordache.
fucking, when the girls wear the Jordache jeans all bleached out and shit. It's like, what the hell?
Gotcha.
Gotcha, man. Rolling hard.
Do you remember the T-shirts? I was asking B about the T-shirt that if you put your hand on it, like the imprint would like show as like infrared.
Nah.
Man, maybe that was just me then.
Was that a Rancho thing or what?
Maybe it was a rancher.
What the hell that was?
Anchor Blue.
Yeah, that was.
Anchor Blue is Miller's Outpost, dog. That's what we
Well, that
started
was
to.
Miller's
yeah,
Outpost.
That was their
Yeah.
brand. It was Anchor Blue.
My mom used to work at Miller's Outpost.
I remember that shit, but I used to get mad. Mom going to Mervin's. I'm like, oh, you going to Mervin's? Mervin's
JC
clothes?
Penney's.
Yeah, Cheetah. I'm like, Cheetah, Mom.
Cheetah.
Remember the brand name was Cheetah? I was like, ah.
No,
Cheetah had these fucking dog. When the Reebok pumps came out, best thing ever, early 90s.
Yeah, we were talking about
So we
that
go to
too.
Mervin's, and then my mom, I go, Mom,
Well, pumps.
I get Cheetah pumps. I'm like, what the hell, fucking dog? To this day,
Are you talking about Cheetah Puffs?
no,
Cheetah Puffs.
Cheetah Puffs?
Cheetah pumps, dog. They're
What?
like, let me see if I find this shit.
Was it
Oh,
like
yeah.
knockoffs of the Reebok pumps or what?
Yes, they were terrible. But
Ask Google. Ask Google if she knows what that is.
Google. Okay, Google.
You at the top.
No, I can't find it. Anyways, dude,
If Google doesn't know it, it didn't exist.
but like when your mom get your shirt at Mervin's, you're kind of like, ah. It was kind of like, ah.
I used to love, we used to go to thrift stores all the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Digging, man. I used to love, it was like
still do.
records.
I
Oh,
still
heck
do.
yeah, man. I was a jacket fiend. I always had to have jackets for some
Boots.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had boots too, fool.
Oh, yeah. I used to wear cowboy boots and shorts, man.
Play fucking football with boots on.
You remember the pictures you would take at school in elementary? How they looked? They had like the the suit that's crazy, the background,
Yeah,
like
all-
flashing lights and
Yeah.
craziness and stuff like that.
It had like some weird old like techno thing in the bag or something. I have one still to this day that's like I think I'm wearing my sister's Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt. It's that old logo, you know, the one that he has tattooed on it. Not the tongue one, the lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a plus sign, but it has like a bunch of lines. I had that T-shirt on.
Yeah, I had my preppy sweatshirt on too, like a sweater.
Zach Morris and shit.
Yeah, I was like, for picture day, I guess. And Dad buy a sweatshirt. I was like, damn, look kind of like a preppy.
There you
So
go.
what the hell's going on here?
Oh yeah. No, that was a good old days, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it?
Did you guys play any sports in high school?
Yep. Football, baseball. That was it.
I played a year of football, but basketball, you know, I was trying to be Shaq. I thought I was a smaller version of Shaq. You know, I balled out. I had good numbers, made all league one year, and I had a good basketball career. Played basketball all the time, though. Like,
Yeah.
all the time. I lived, you know, as Brian know, I didn't party.
Nope.
I didn't go to parties. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke.
I did.
I didn't really, we all know you did. But I didn't really talk to much people. I was very antisocial, you know.
Man,
But,
in high school, dude, like B, like I said, my parents loved B because he'd always get me out of trouble. I mean, for me, it was no lie. In high school, I was a womanizer.
Womanizer.
I was, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. But like now, it's kind of like, you know, back in the day, it was like everyone was all like B was like my fucking no shit. He's like my savior in a way because like I would not, if I'm with BJ, I'm not drinking, I'm playing ball. 15, 16, 17 years old, you know, I was basically having a fucking clean head.
I was your Bette Miller, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, man. But, you know, and then, like, all of a sudden, you know, it was just like, we get older and shit. That's why the first time when he got drunk, I was dying. Because I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, I got drunk, man. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He got drunk, and he's asking, what happens? I'm like, are you hungover? He's like, I got a little headache. I'm like, yeah, man, better take some aspirin or something.
Yeah, drink some water, homie.
Yeah,
And some
vitamin
greasy
water.
food.
I'm surprised I didn't throw up.
Electrolytes.
For the first time of drinking that much.
What were you drinking?
Hypnotic.
That night when
Oh,
I
that's
drank the
not
whole
good.
bottle of Hypnotic and King's Cup and whatever the hell I drank that night.
That was it, dog.
Yeah, that was a wrap.
That was a wrap.
King's Cup, that's KO, man.
I just remember I woke up on the couch like, what the hell happened? Like I don't remember what happened.
Like I remember, like in my 20s, we would do Jaeger bombs and fucking just drink them nonstop. And then like after like 5 or 6, you're just fucked up. And I'm like, every morning I'd wake up hungover. I'm like, it's the sweet, you know, it's sugar. But we never learned. We used to drink that shit. Like, I'll take another Jaeger bomb. Like Red Bull and vodka. You have a couple of those, well, you can't go to sleep, obviously, you know. And then I realized, oh, it's freaking Red Bull. That's why I can't sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Up or down.
So yeah, man. But yeah, that was a trip though. So in high school and stuff, B was like, you know, we play ball all the time and shit, and sometimes we'd ball out till almost like midnight if we could. You know, if the lights would stay on and shit.
Yeah. I used to ball like at lunch and breaks too.
You used to come all the way down to Norwalk and ball, huh?
Yeah, a couple times we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Out at Norwalk.
I remember I met up one time,
Yeah.
1 or 2 times.
Balled there. I balled shit. My crew, we didn't have we kind of had a name. We called ourselves the Four Horsemen.
Hell
Nice.
dude.
And me and my 3 good friends in high school, we'll look to go ball in other neighborhoods.
Okay.
You know, and see what's the competition out there. One time we went all the way to freaking Fountain Valley. Called Mouse
damn.
Scores Park out there. The park has like a bunch of courts. We went out there trying to ball out over there, but we didn't care. We wanted to show that we can ball, and we wanted to beat whoever was good in those areas. So, yeah, the Four Horsemen. Yeah, the Four Horsemen because it was the name of a Metallica song.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So it was the 4 of us all the time balling.
That was the good old days, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we go back to like the original thing, to like scary movies and shit. I mean, obviously Lady in White. I just recently watched it too. Lost Boys wasn't scary. It was just fucking good.
Lost it?
You know,
Remember Critters?
Critters, man.
and Critters too.
About Child's Play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one was a good one because you don't know what the fuck it's all about.
Yeah.
And then, you know, wanna play? You're like, what the fuck?
Phantom? Remember with the balls with the like the knives on it?
Billy Zane, the Venom?
Is that what it is?
That movie with the comic guy, Venom?
No, not Phantom the comic.
Ah,
guy.
Phantom. No, I think it's like not
Fantasia?
Fantasia. No, that
Mouse?
shit's scary though too, man. I'm not gonna
How's that
lie.
scary?
What, old school Fantasia?
Yeah.
How's it scary?
Oh, the pig or the elephants dancing. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of
remember.
psychedelic, you know. It's a little scary.
The the hell you were taking back in the day? Man?
What were they taking?
No, Disney, they'll throw in some like subliminal stuff in their, you know.
What was it? Take off your clothes and Aladdin.
It said sex and the smoke or something like that. Yeah.
I think. What was it? Gremlins wasn't that weird.
Gremlins was good though.
No, you know what was? I just thought about Jacob's Ladder.
Nah, fuck that movie.
Yep.
That movie fucked up my whole life.
Yep.
My dad took me to go watch that. Ever since then, I realized like how like we can die type of thing. You know, like I realized about death and everything. And I probably need to watch that movie now so I can kind of understand what the hell it's about because that movie like literally fucked me up.
Huh. I just remember Macaulay Culkin. I'm like,
he was in there?
Yeah, he was in that.
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in that. Just like my girl.
Tim Robbins, right?
Tim Robbins, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. That was, Jacob's Ladder was a good one. The one that you and I saw, dude, one time at Nana's house, and she got all back because we watched it.
The one that we rented one time?
Innocent Blood.
Oh my god.
About the vampire. And remember Chaz Palminteri's in that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Remember First Bite?
First Bite.
With, is it First Bite? Is it the one, First Blood? I think it's First Bite with Jim Carrey. Or what's the one with Jim Carrey when it's vampires?
Oh, I know you're talking about. With Lauren Hutton.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's First Bite.
I
Yeah.
remember that. That was a trip with all the old school shit.
So Jim Carrey was in a scary movie?
No,
Yeah.
it was a comedy.
Oh, was it a
Oh,
comedy?
yeah, I guess it was a
It
comedy.
was a comedy.
So,
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't Damon Wayans in it too?
No, he was a blank man.
I think Damon Wayans in it. I think Damon Wayans. I think he was in it. I'm gonna check.
No, he was not in it.
No.
Yes.
So you guys ever see The Shining?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't seen Shining.
The Shining is Jack Nicholson, great in The Shining.
Stanley Kubrick.
There's a documentary. It's all about. I think it's like the Room 187 or something. Room something, and it's just strictly about all the myths about that movie, like what the subliminal messages are, all the things, and it literally goes through all of them. Everybody has like a different take of what the movie was about and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Like Red Rum.
Yeah, Red Rum. It was like Murder Backwards.
Yeah, Murder Backwards.
Yeah.
And then, like, at the very end, it shows him, like, in the old days, the photo. I mean, you have to watch it to know what I'm talking about, but...
You know a movie I recently watched? It's been out since 2007, but I watched it because I've been so... this is the one person I've been so, like, fascinated with, is The Zodiac.
Yeah.
So I watched The Zodiac, Robert Downey, real
That was a good
damn
one.
good movie, man. And come to find out, they just got the guy.
No, that wasn't him.
The Golden State Killer is not the guy?
No.
Okay, I
That's
thought
not, that's
did.
another killer.
So what's the
I might be mistaken, but
I think you're right. No, so the Zodiac is just no one to this day. No one got the motherfucker, and he killed all these people, and he wrote the number, and that's what I'm like, dude. That movie was just it was
that one's gnarly.
Yeah, it was good.
And I think a lot of them, one of the killings was, like, in Redlands. Like, out that way.
Riverside.
Yeah,
because I got UCR. I remember that shit.
I think they thought it was somebody famous for a while.
You remember the movie Hellraiser?
Oh, yeah.
That was...
Really?
It was so-so.
Or the one that messed me up, too, was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah.
The newest one, Jessica Biel.
All of them, man.
Jessica Biel one got me
Well,
going.
I'll watch anything with Jessica Biel.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Summer Catch?
Yeah, Summer Catch, though.
Okay. I can't get into that. The one with her in Texas Chainsaw, that was a trip.
You know what I'm mixing up? Jim Carrey and Damon Wayans? I'm mixing up Earth Girls Are Easy.
This guy.
That's where I'm mixing it up.
The Fly.
The Fly
The
was a
Fly
good
was
one.
kind of a trip.
Yeah,
Nasty
it was.
as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a triple you won.
Nasty as hell.
I probably have to watch that one again.
You know what movie? You know what? Pee Wee actually fucked me up because
Yeah, some of those weird ones
large
are-
Marge when they're in the truck, I'm like, oh my god, that was a trippy movie. I mean, and to this day, Tim Burton did it. God bless him. Tim Burton's the man. But yeah, that was
I forgot he did that.
That was-
I don't like that
So
guy.
Tim Burton did the Pee-wee
yeah.
movies?
I think one of them.
Beetlejuice is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because that's all we used to watch. When we had back in the late '80s, we'd only have Beetlejuice on VHS, so we would have when people come over, we'd watch Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a trip. But like, what's funny though is to this day is Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, and I'm drawing a blank, dude.
Nightmare Before Christmas? No, it's fine.
No. I'll just say, like, if you ever listen to the music in the background, that's what if you know who directed it, you can tell it's Tim Burton.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Why?
I don't know. He just makes my skin crawl.
What?
Yeah, all his movies I don't like.
Okay, you know what? The one movie, my favorite movie of him, because it's close to home, was Big Fish.
Big Fish is good.
I love Big Fish.
Yeah, I'll give him that. That's not exactly his style, like what I'm talking about that I can't stand. But Big Fish is a good one. I probably need to watch that one again.
I love that.
That was a good movie.
I like Big Fish a lot. Okay, so we had a poll question. Okay, we have a poll question coming out. So everyone on B.M.B Sports, please listen to this. In Mafia roles, who's better, Pacino or De Niro?
I'm gonna say Pacino.
I'm gonna say De Niro.
I'm gonna say De Niro too.
And De Niro only because there's a movie back in the day. Not a lot of people probably watched it. It's called How America Was Made or Made in America or something like that. It's like a 2-disc movie, and it's basically about like immigrants coming over from Italy, and he's in that one, and that's a crazy one. I really enjoyed him in that, but it's rough. They both. I think Bobby has more mafia roles. I think
so too.
Yeah, I think Scarface is the biggest one for Scarface and
Carlito's Way.
Godfather.
Carlito's Way too, and Godfather.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really sat down how bad this is and sat down and watched Godfather.
I've only seen Godfather. I never saw 3 because I heard that was the one that you said.
A couple months back, I watched 1 and 2.
See, I need to do that.
Yeah, like all the way through.
Yeah,
and it was damn good. I was like, God.
And like for me, like the one movie that I can always watch is Heat. I love Heat.
I have not seen Heat. I was just about to watch it 2 nights ago because I seen it on there. I'll probably watch it tonight then.
I get excited.
Well, Val Kilmer's. Did you hear what happened to him?
Yeah, cancer.
Yeah, and he can't even talk now.
I know that.
Wow.
Yeah, he had like throat cancer or something.
He's talking about doing Top Gun again. He's all
He
happy.
can't do it.
Can't do no Top Gun.
YouTube. He can't even. Yeah, that's all he can do is play maybe volleyball.
Thumbs up.
He said play volleyball.
Volleyball and thumbs up.
Yeah, that hit hard, man. Because there's a movie that I really liked of him called The Salton Sea.
Yeah, Salt and Sea. Hell yeah.
That one's gangster.
The Doors too, though. The Doors.
Yeah, he was good in
The
The
Doors
Doors.
he looked exactly like him, acted like him.
Yeah.
Thunderheart I liked a lot.
Thunderheart was a good one. That's underrated.
But dude, come on, bro.
Oh, of course, Tombstone. I know that.
Yeah, it's the best Doc Holliday. Should have won the fucking Academy Award to this day.
Huckleberry.
Yeah, I forgot who they gave it to then.
93. Who knows, dude? But yeah, that was. I mean, Val Kilmer to this day, real genius.
Real genius. Yeah.
Well, the people agree with you two because 75% on the polls is De Niro over Al Pacino.
Because the best part in Goodfellas, man, is when Maury wants his fucking money, and then all of a sudden Cream comes on with Sunshine of Your Life. He's smoking the cigarette, and he has that look. And I'll never forget to this day, one of the first or second times I watched Goodfellas, my old man's like, "You see that look right there of De Niro?" He goes, "That's his famous look." And you fucking watch that look, and then it's just do dun dun. And then he's just fucking like, something was gonna happen. You're like, you get the fucking chills. Just like when fucking, I get the chills when Johnny Ringo and fucking Doc Holliday are gonna meet up. And Johnny Ringo's like, it's not your fight. He goes, well, I have to pay him his. Dude, to this day, I can watch that part 1,000 times.
Yeah, mine for him is when he's, I think when Wyatt Earp goes to go fight it, I think in the creek or something like that.
Yeah, Curly Bill.
Yeah, and then Curly Bill's talking to him, and he's like, "Why are you here? You're sick. Like, what's his fight?" He's like, "Oh, well, he's my friend, so I'm here for my friend." He's like, "Well, Bill's like, or Curly Bill was, or something like that." He was like, he says, "Well, I got lots of friends." He's like, "Well, I don't."
Yeah.
I was like, "That is tight." He's just there for his boy, ride or die.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And he was back in his well. I'm your Huckleberry. He
Yeah.
gets out of the thing, and oh, dude.
That was a great movie.
That's my favorite, bro.
Speaking of that one, did you guys ever like Young Guns?
Yeah, that's classic.
Nah.
You know, like Young Guns?
I like
the song, but nah.
I loved Young Guns. I used to watch it. I love westerns. I go back and watch westerns all the time. Still to this day, I'll watch. Old. There's one with One-Eyed Jack with what's the guy's name from Godfather? What's the old Marlon Brando? Marlon Brando's in it. It's an old black and white one. There's so many that I love, man. Silverado's an excellent one.
That's pretty
It's like my dad. He loves westerns.
Oh,
Him being from Texas, he would always watch westerns.
Bonanza.
Yeah, and then when he got the DirecTV, he got the Western channel, so I could hear it on his room. He hear the westerns on all day.
That'd be me, man. My dad got me into westerns, and ever since then, I've always loved them.
But I think Unforgiven was okay. To this day, I don't understand how that movie got so much hype with Clint. I think my favorite Western obviously is Tombstone. Tombstone, and then after Tombstone, it's like Unforgiven was good. I think Silverado's better.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, Silverado's good.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
There's that one.
310 to Yuma was badass.
310 was you. Both of them were good. Both the original and that one were good.
What was the one that just came out with Christian Bale too? I can't think of it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Fuck, it was about Indians and stuff too.
Yeah, I
watched a
know
little bit.
what you're
It was getting really fucking good, and the stream cut off.
You know which one is really good is No Country for Old Men.
Yep, Javier Bardem, that fucking hair, man.
He is scary, man.
That hair was a trip. You watch it, and you're like, damn, dude. That movie tripped me out. But we got to go back to like, so your top 3 scary movies are what, Mike?
Oh man, give me a second. I remember Birds really fucking with me.
With Tippi Hedren?
Oh. Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, man. A lot of Hitchcocks are kind of that. Birds, I remember messed me up as a little kid because that was something that I watched. And then it's weird, like when you're a little kid watching like an older movie, like an older black and white or just an older movie, you're kind of weird. Day of the Dead, the black and white one.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, you guys never seen that one?
No.
Woo! That one's good.
Day or Dawn?
No, Day of the Dead. Black and white. I think it was actually. I think it was a very pivotal movie because I think they casted a black man as a lead role, and at that time they didn't really do that type of stuff. And he was I forget what's the guy's name, but that one was really good. And then probably the next scary one might be Poltergeist. Maybe those mess with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 80s though.
Whoa, what did you say?
All time top 3.
Oh,
okay, no, fuck it. Let's go ahead. We'll go 80s then.
because that's what. Yeah, kids. I mean, that's one of the.
We watched most of the scary movies probably in the 80s.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh no,
Or
there
early
is
90s.
actually one good one right now that messed me up a lot. Was a Sector 9. That was a suspenseful one. Basically, what they're doing is they're working in a psych ward, and it's basically they're doing abatement, and it's they find like old records, or not records, but they find old like recordings of the psychiatrist talking to like the psycho people. And they kind of just start going psycho, and it's a weird movie. That one really fucked me up. That was a good one. That's one that you don't watch alone.
No.
Even Blair Witch, that was kind of weird.
I thought that was so whack.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
I got a headache. It was. They had a part that like I just watched the Witch. That was kind of a trip.
Talking about the old one?
No, fuck that one. That one, fuck that one. That was weird.
Witches?
Yeah, Witches. Angelica Houston, that with the rat. Nah.
Yeah.
I just watched called The Witch, and it's a trip because at the end you're just like, whoa. It kind of all balances out like witchcraft and shit like that. That was a good one. I can't lie to you, dude. The original Tim Curry fucking fucked me up for like 2 weeks. I mean, I couldn't sleep in my own room. I was so scared, and Ronald McDonald fucked me up. I'm like, oh, get away from me. I mean, that shit, that even Killer Clowns in Outer Space, man.
Yeah.
If Ronald McDonald had a Happy Meal, you'll be nice to him, though.
No, fuck no. I was still not. And then Killer Clowns, I was like, I didn't want to turn into that deadly cotton candy. But my top 3 would have to be, it's probably going to be number 2. Number 3, to this day, I talked about that on the podcast. Number 3 is Arachnophobia. Because, I had goggles on, for God's sake.
Yeah, Jaws, that we talked about earlier, Jaws was scary.
No, what's so funny, and true story on the side, is Jaws messed my dad up. The first time Jaws came out, my dad and my mom go see it. My old man did not go in the ocean for 3 years because of that fucking movie. It's a true story. And it did. Number 1 for me, this might trip you guys out, but it makes you think a lot, is War of the World. With Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg, because you think a lot about like our AI, basically, aliens. And that shit it may happen. Yeah. And it fucked me up because I'm like, oh my god. It was just a trippy movie. And I think a lot of people don't realize that, but that was the one movie that fucked me up. Not The Conjuring, even though those are good. But yeah.
Yeah. My number 1 always is Nightmare on Elm Street.
The original?
Freddy Krueger, yeah, original.
Yeah.
And that one got me not wanting to go to sleep at night.
No, hell no, man. You and me
at
both.
all. No, Freddy Krueger was it for me, and then it was the Halloween movies after that.
Yeah, Michael Myers, man.
Yeah,
that's
Halloween movies.
Jason was alright.
No.
Remember the one?
The good thing, the thing that scared me a lot about Jason was because I would go camping a lot. So that mess was huge. Yeah.
Remember that movie Watchers?
Yep.
Yeah. With the fucking wannabe Bigfoot and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Yeah.
But I would say like those movies right there, kind of like you grew up with.
I think B's got one more.
No, I really don't know my third. Those 2 are always they stick in my head as 2 scary movies that used to actually make me scared.
I have never seen The Exorcist, dude.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it too.
I've seen the original. It's cool, but
Never seen it.
you know what movie used to get to me though was Alien.
Yeah,
I was just about to say Alien. I was like, I don't know if you guys, that's a good one too.
Alien. Yeah, fuck yeah. When the thing comes out of the sun.
Yeah, you're like
that was a trip. And the first Insidious was no, you know what? Insidious was good, but the one that got me the most too was The Grudge.
Yes,
Grudge.
Yeah.
Dude, the first Grudge.
I haven't really watched too many new ones.
Because back in the day, I had a 2-story house, Canyon Lake, the stairs. So I remember.
Fuck that room in Kelly's room. Never understood what that room was for.
And I slept in that room.
Yep.
That was my room when I.
That room's scary, man.
This guy. So I remember a bunch of us went to go see The Grudge. Came out I think in 2004, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa! Especially when the Chinito comes down the fucking stairs and shit.
Yeah, I never seen that.
I was like, and it makes that noise. I'm like, oh.
The Ring was a good one. I think
the first Ring was good too, because especially when she gets the boyfriend.
But that's a remake though of I think a Japan movie.
It is just like The Grudge.
Really? Oh, is The Grudge
just like The Grudge. Yeah, The Grudge is the same thing. It's Ju-on, but in this one with Sarah Michelle, Buffy. So once the movie's over with, we go home, and I remember I forgot I was talking with somebody or something like that, but I ended up driving home by myself, and I remember going down my fucking long ass driveway. My house is pitch black, and I'm just like, fuck me. And then I open the door, and no shit, man, I just visualizing that motherfucker coming down the stairs and shit on all fours. It fucked me up. I didn't go to bed that night. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a while.
Your house is kind of. It's creepy.
You have that big ass backyard.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we had Bo, you would let him out, and then you hear something eating, and you go downstairs, and Bo is not eating his food. It's a fucking raccoon or a possum, and I'm like, what the fuck? I used to hate motherfuckers that would TP my backyard because they would do it because they know Landrum's backyard fucking is a
But
bitch.
how could they get to your backyard?
They would hop the fence.
But there's a house behind it.
They would just hop.
But there was no fence back there.
No, there wasn't at the start.
Oh.
But people would not. They wouldn't because they know how big my backyard is. So then, obviously, you can't fuck with my front yard because that fucking driveway is humongous.
Yeah.
But
fuck that driveway.
Yeah, exactly, man. But that was a trip, dude.
It's a good leg workout though.
Running up and down, taking out the trash.
I hated trash days. Some Mondays. Oh, I was like, fuck me, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was goddamn. So yeah, the grudge had me going for a little bit.
There's an old one. I know they remade it too. Was Last House on the Left.
Yeah,
that was an older one too. That one was good.
You know what? We forgot about one too with Bobby De Niro, but come out wherever you are. Cape fucking Fear.
Yeah,
he was good.
That shit scared. No, that one fucked me in the head too because I was fucking scared as shit. That was a scary movie, especially when he bites that chick nonstop. That was a crazy ass fucking movie. Silence of the Lambs.
I think I was too young to understand how suspenseful and how good that. Now there was another one before that called Human Hunter or Manhunter, which was the prequel of Silence of the Lambs.
Even before Red
Dragon. Yeah,
because Red Dragon was a prequel as well.
Yeah, I think Manhunter is even before.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember diving in and kind of exploring that little whole lore storyline.
No, I didn't know about that. Mm-hmm. The one that kind of got me off guard. This is gonna go way off. $10 fucking 2 was Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, I think the reality of it was the scary part of how and that's one of the cool things about you put people together in a messed up situation. What can really happen? You know?
And they the one got the glow stick and shit. I'll never forget. They fucking sorry spoiler alerts, but they're fucking stabbing his ass and shit. And then Piggy, I'm like, oh
yeah. There's a lot of those suspenseful ones. There's another one where I think it's that one pretty new. Called Unknown, where they all wake up in a gassed room and they're all some of them are tied up. One of them thinks they're a cop because they might have a thing. Yeah, that was
one of the fucking funniest things is that because Netflix fucked up so bad because you watched The Bug's Life, you need to watch Human Centipede.
Did that come up like that? What? I've never seen that. I think that's scary.
No, I don't know what. No, dude, Bug's Life is a cartoon.
No, I understand that.
But it goes because you watch Bug's Life, you watch Human Centipede. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Because it's a different kind of bug or what?
I've never seen that shit.
There's one right there.
I've never seen a bug or seen a centipede.
Oh. And if you guys want more, I'll grab one.
But so yeah, scary movies like that, dude. Those were and the best part about a scary movie, man. You watch it, it don't hit you until you go home.
What's the most stupidest scary movie you guys seen?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Like you're just like, what the hell is this?
You know what? The one that M. Night did, the Village.
They say if you go back and watch that one, it's
About the
not that
most-
bad. I've never even seen it.
Signs was. I like Signs.
Signs was just a good movie.
Yes. It
That
was funny and fucking freaky.
With Gibson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Meryl, the Meryl Swing, and the fucking hats and shit. Joaquin made that movie. I thought he could have got nominated because he was fucking hilarious. But those movies, like,
He was good.
he was fucking funny, dude. Meryl Swing, and he had that hat.
The foil hat.
Yeah, the foil hat and shit, and he was just. It was funny. But then when he's watching the TV, he wants to change the channel because the alien comes out and shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Because that you don't see anything. You don't like. That's the only time I think you even see the alien.
Do you guys remember Firewalker, the Travis something movie with the guy when he meets the alien and shit? Scott.
And they kind of like the cover of it is he's like that's like the beaming him up.
Yeah, that one was a trip.
Remember Fire in the Sky?
That's the one. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Fire in the Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on a true story, right?
It's supposed to
Something
Travis.
like that.
I saw
right?
that. I remember me and this girl went. I liked her. We went on a date in 6th grade and we saw that. And we went there, yeah.
You drive?
Fire in the Sky. No, her mom drove us. Yeah, I wish I was driving when I was in 6th grade.
You had her on the pegs.
I had her on the pegs, huh?
Josh and Sam.
I was
or what,
popping
man?
willies out to the movie theater.
Yeah, that movie. I remember me and my sister went to go watch it, and we were like, freaked the fuck out. We were just like, what the hell? And then you read the stories and shit that he passed all the lie detector tests, and you're just like, damn. Just like I just watched it a couple months ago with Richard Gere, not the butterfly effect. Richard Gere, the Mothman Prophecies.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's weird, but supposedly it's all true, and it's bizarre. But those movies kind of like fuck you up in the head.
Yeah, another one I forget, that Candyman.
Candyman was good.
Candyman.
Because that played on that myth, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. With the bees, you don't remember Candyman?
I remember the bees, but I never saw the whole
that was
shebang.
good.
Yeah, Candyman was
Basic Instinct fucked me up.
in a different way.
That first part, man. You're like, oh shit. You know, you're like, god damn.
I don't think I remember too much about that movie.
That movie was a trip. The Ghost in the Darkness was pretty good. Val Kilmer, Michael Douglas, about the lions, real
I've seen
life.
that one.
You know what was kind of weird too on that same aspect of like Jacob's Ladder was Flatliners.
Yeah,
Kind of creepy type of feeling to it.
The Ninth Gate. The Ninth Gate was really good.
That was, yeah. They had a bunch of those,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Ninth Gate was good. The Pacino, The Devil's Advocate, with him and Pacino and Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves when he's the lawyer. That was a trippy one.
That was a fucking.
Keanu.
So yeah, there's these movies that, like I said, you go home and you can't fucking sleep, and you're like, that fucking movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was like obviously Arachnophobia. It was The Grudge. The Sixth Sense just tripped me the fuck out because the whole time he's dead, you know, and it's just like, what? You know, you don't believe that. Like I never saw the one with Samuel L. and Bruce Willis. It's M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, Unbreakable.
Yeah.
That's a very good comic book. Like just coming to like somebody finding out they have powers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great, you know. And I have to watch that again though. I need to watch that movie again.
So yeah, besides The Conjuring, you got Insidious.
Critters.
You got Critters.
No.
Critters. That's an old school one, man.
You know,
Scary movies are not as big as they used to be anymore, though.
when they get the damn door loud, like the slam and shit, I mean, it'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, The Conjuring, the first one got me. It was a trip, but like when it comes to like demons and shit, oh fuck yeah, dude, that'll get you going, man.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I really like the first then when you go like to like the haunted houses and shit in real life, you're like, fuck, dude, really? Like Universal Horror Nights had a couple good ones, and it trips like one time both times me and my bro and I went, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I jumped a couple times, man.
High pitched?
Yeah.
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 Have you watched Cabin Fever? Is that with Josh Whedon? Cabin something?
I remember Cabin Boy.
Wait, you're talking about yeah, Eli Roth.
What's the movie though?
It's the movie Cabin Fever.
Is that yeah?
It's kind of like it trips you out because everyone gets the
like live action, right, or something like that, like reality show or something.
Oh, I'm talking about the movie.
Well, it might be that one.
It's a movie.
Okay. Yeah, everybody always talks about that one being a good one. I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, like
Cabin in the Woods is the one.
I don't remember. Dude, The First Strangers. Not the one that just came out, which was fucking moody, but The Strangers with Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman. That one tripped me the fuck out, especially when they're knocking on the door.
I gotta fuck that one. Remember Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
That one, because that was like our age, you know. That one was. If you're talking about like a pet that you might like, yeah, that one.
And then they had Herman Munster on there and shit.
Or Sleepwalkers. Remember that one?
Oh, where he's making out with his mom.
Yeah. Is that what he does?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Man, that was dude.
Did you guys ever watch Psycho, the original one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was weird. But the first scary movie I remember watching was The Blob.
Oh fuck yeah!
That thing going around the
Yeah.
blob.
Fuck yeah.
I was like,
And then when the shit comes out of the fucking shower and shit.
Yeah,
I look at my shower. I inspect the fuck out of that thing. So yeah, that was dude. I mean, there were so many. You have to really get into the movie to fuck you up. But like I said, when you can stay up late and
Excuse me.
get into it, like I'll never forget. I used to make fun of him.
what?
Because he would play Call of Duty for 15 fucking hours. And I'm like, dog, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So then I pick up the game Fear 2.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, let me try this game out, bro. I played for 13 fucking hours. I started like at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I didn't finish till I forgot, 10 o'clock the next morning.
Damn.
And I remember, dude, there were some scary ass parts. And I'm like, oh my God.
There's scariest video game was Resident Evil.
Really?
Yes, there's a scene like in the very beginning. You're just like walking through a hallway because you don't know what it's about yet because you just bought the game, you know, and like you don't know trailers, you don't hear about people talking about it. So you're walking down this hallway and you're just thinking nothing of it, you know. You're just walking down the hallway, and then next thing you know, like two dogs, like rabid dogs, jump through the windows.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's loud. It scares the crap out of me, man. It literally like dropped the controller. It scared the crap out of me.
BioShock.
I never played those ones.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember I was like, I called this phone, like, dude, I see why you guys stayed up late. That was a trip, man. I stayed up that late playing that damn game. I'm like, damn, that shit fucked me up. So yeah, I mean, whether it's a game,
It's like when I used to stay the night at your house, I used to be up all night playing Cool Borders.
Oh, Cool Borders 3.
That's the one, man. Hell yeah, that's the only way we play.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You did some crazy tricks on that Cool
Fuck
Borders.
yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
We got down, dude. We got down with that game. That game and fucking Bandicoot.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, so that's your top. So those are your all-time movies. Like, there's not. Is there one that just fucking like you will never watch it ever again because it just got with you?
No, I'll watch them again. Nothing really. I mean, as a kid, I didn't want to watch no more Elm Street movies, but I got over that. I watch them now, and I kind of laugh at them. They're kind of comedy.
Like it.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the original It in so long.
Yeah, the
Do you
original.
remember Faces to Death? Do you guys remember
Oh,
watching
yeah.
that?
Oh, they used to play that in high school.
Yeah,
Right,
in
right.
high school.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's
Driving-
Asphalt. That's
Dead
Asphalt.
Is it
That's
Dead
Red
Asphalt?
Asphalt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Faces to Death is completely different.
Different?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like before you. That was like YouTube before
Scary
YouTube.
Tube.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah,
was nuts, man. Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Death 2000 or something like that. I remember there was after Faces to Death came out, they made all these different ones.
All these crazy.
But there's like a lot of those ones that are like gruesome horror. Like even like in Italy, there's a crazy one in Italy that's gnarly. I guess it's like one of the sickest, most disturbing movies to watch.
We watched the one in Spain. I can't think of the name. It was about the girl. Oh my god, that's a true story too. Netflix has it.
Oh shit.
I can't think of it.
Those ones are always scary too because you like know. Like I remember Hitchhiker. That was like a TV series,
Yeah.
TV show. That one was really messed up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, I can't think of it. But it was it's actually based on a true story and they actually have real fucking live video and shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
So when they ever say it's based on a true story, you're
Yeah.
like, fuck. Like The Conjuring, based on true fucking events. You're like, fuck. You know, it kind of messes with your head and shit.
Blindside. No.
The Blinds.
True story. But yeah, man, it's just like. So for me, yeah, I mean, scary movies, dude, love them to death. October, I never got into Saws, not too much.
The
Yeah.
first 2, 3 were okay.
Yeah.
And
First,
they
like,
just kept making too many.
After 15, it was
Yeah,
like,
they kept making too many.
Fuck this shit.
I stopped.
Because that's based on a guy that because back in the day they would when science was like a guy would go in there and have like these rooms and you would go in there and you would get gassed, you would get this, you would get that, and basically what he would do is he'd kill you and then he would sell your body to science. Like, so they would, like, I don't know if they would burn you down or your skeletons or whatnot, but they would basically sell the cadavers to, like, different colleges.
Oh, okay.
And so they would literally have, like, where you would walk in there thinking you're going to a doctor or something, you'd go into this room and this dude would just kill you. And sure enough, you'd go down to the basement, they would either chop you up, do whatever, and they'd send you out. Like, those are kind of what it's based off of. Like, true stories.
Wow.
And back then, it's, like, rough because, like, you can't... How do you keep track of that? You know, we didn't have, like social security numbers or like all like that, or people weren't all connected like they were, you know, like who knows how many people these guys killed and stuff.
Probably a lot.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's a trip.
Shit.
That's why, like, man, anything that's based on a true story, you're like, get the fuck out of here. But then you find you Google that shit, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was in LA. I was doing a job walk, and it was like an old sale asylum, and I had to go in there. And there was normally in a job walk we go with like a group of people that are like different types of trade of the field, you know. This time, like, I missed the first job walk, so I called the guy and he's like, "Oh yeah, you can go in there, no problem. You just go in there and you can find a way in there." So I went over there, tried to find all my way in there. It looks like a nice building on the outside, and then you kind of get into it, and then it's like this old house, like a really old, scary house. And so I'm like walking around this scary house, you know, and I'm like walking through it. The floors are all creaking and all this stuff, and it's not. It's like you're right off of Sunset, you know, so it's not like anywhere like really scary, but
suburbs,
yeah. But I mean, but then there could be some homeless people in there and whatnot. So sure enough, I'm walking around, and it's like this old 70s, kind of like The Shining.
Yeah.
And I go up this weird stairs, all creaking and stuff, and I get up to the top, and the elevator comes up and it opens up, and there's nobody in there.
Oh hell no! I would have been out.
And I'm all about
out.
This is daytime. This is daytime. So then I'm like, all right. I'm like kind of freaked out, you know. I'm like, what the hell? And it's that old 70s like decor, so it's just kind of scary when nobody's in there. So then, sure enough, I go down, like, there's a basement. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta look at this basement. So I go down, there's this corridor, it goes all the way down, and it's just dark, you know. And I'm like, I get down there, don't have no flashlight, don't have nothing. I see one like mechanical room. I'm like, okay, I kind of like peep in there because I gotta know what I'm gonna be painting, you know. So then I look to the right, and there's a hallway, and it just turn, so I gotta turn around the hallway, and I just look down. It's just this dark hallway.
Oh hell!
And doors and doors and doors. I was like, fuck that. I went up there and left. It's when I had Snapchat. I think I like Snapchat. I was like, look what I just had to do. So I walked back down there, and I teetered around the corner. I was like, forget that, man. I've had two of them that are like that.
Yeah, Brian, I think you probably know. You remember Amy's Castle?
Yep.
So in high school, me and my friends, Amy Castle was like supposed to be haunted.
Mm-hmm.
People supposedly died there. It's right there by the lake in Lake Elsinore. So in high school, me and my friends were like, we want to go Amy's Castle. It's abandoned. You're not really supposed to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Broken up windows and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Old. So it used to be somebody used to own it way back in the day. Way back. It's an old building. Burned down now. Somebody burned it down. But so we all went. We're all holding hands, walking through and shit. We had no flashlights.
Oh.
We're just walking through, trying to walk through go upstairs and go around, and you just hear noises. And you had a couple girls over there screaming and shit. Did you hear that? You know, we're like, fuck. Those
are the good days.
Our hearts are pounding.
Yeah.
Our hearts are pounding. So we go through it, and there was like this hatch. And I didn't know. So supposedly they said there's like a pathway that goes to the lake under the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't want no parts of that.
Heck
I was
no.
like, nah, I'm not going to open up nothing and try to go down there. I don't know what's down there. You know?
Yeah, that's scary. I love that. That
shit was-
feeling's good,
yeah.
but like when I'm out, when I get out of the thing, you know, I'm like, oh man.
There was in Elsinore, there was a country club.
Yeah, the country club
Yeah,
too, yeah.
we
I never went to that one.
Fuck, we went there one time on a Friday, late as fuck, and we walk in, and there's like three, I think it was like 3 stories, and we're on the second story, and you hear someone above, and there was like a satanic seance, and there was like 15 people up there and shit, and we were like, fuck, and then we ran, and you look to your left, and there was like all these like cat carcasses and shit that smelled so bad. We fucking ran, dude, and there was people looking at us nonstop and shit, and we got the fuck out of there. It was that was like, whoa. That was a trip, man.
Yeah. Oh man,
It's not even October.
I know.
No, I can't wait for that shit.
Halloween time though.
Hey, you always like that, Brian. Like,
Oh fuck yeah! October's my obviously it's my birthday too, but like the fall time, dude, you got the change of weather, you got the leaves turning brown, like Bob Ross.
Football.
You got football, but you got just Halloween. Halloween's my favorite. I mean, Halloween's my favorite. You can dress up and shit. And
Well, you are scary looking.
Guess so. So yeah, I like Halloween.
I know my sister would say the Changeling.
Changeling with
It's
Angelina Jolie.
No, the original. That's her scary.
With George C. Scott.
Yeah, that's her scary movie. She loves that one. I think that's like one of those ones that are like somebody's buried underneath and like it's like making noise and stuff, but only to the person that killed them or something like that, and it's like driving them crazy, if I recall it correctly.
I don't know, man. I just think that scary movies are the greatest, besides Sandlot.
Besides Sandlot, now?
You gotta brighten up your day. You gotta have some sherbet.
Gotta have some sherbet, dude. You know, fuck yeah. But yeah, I think and then what was it? I can't.
Do you remember any scary music videos?
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson always had 9 Inch Nails.
Oh fuck yeah!
Michael Jackson Thriller.
That was scary too.
Yeah, it was. Kid, yeah.
What was the other one? Moonwalkers?
No,
No.
Man in the Mirror.
No,
When they tore up the fucking stuffed animals, I was all sad.
Moonwalker's video game I played.
Oh yeah,
Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Right after Echo. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was. I played that one. And rest his soul. My nephew passed. The Busta Rhymes. Put your hands where your eyes can see.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy looking video, right? And he was like 3. And every time that damn music video would come on, he would scream his head off.
Man.
And I was a dick. I used to hold him in front of the TV like, you ain't going nowhere, watch it. And he would scream and scream and scream.
Uncle B.
Uncle B's messed up. Oh, yeah.
He would scream. I'm all, don't be scared.
Yeah, it's fun. Like some of the simplest things could scare you. You know?
Yeah. Dude, I mean, you're by yourself. You hear the fucking Wood Creek. You're like, oh shit. You know. It was weird though. To this day, no bullshit. All bullshit aside, I just thought about this right now. Thinking about this, like supernatural shit. After Pops passes away, 3 days later, there's an open fucking Sam Adams bottle on the counter. And I remember going downstairs. I don't drink Sam Adams. And I'm like, what the hell? My mom don't drink. Kelly wasn't there. I was like, what? There's a half bottle of Sam Adams. I'm like, who the fuck drank this? And my mom's like, my mom's like, I go, Mom, I don't drink Sam Adams. That was weird, bro. I had fucking goosebumps. This is right after you left and everything. And I remember that. Like, I was just like, there's Sam Adams chilling on my counter. Half of it's empty. And there was still like 5 beers. There was a 6-pack. There was 5 beers.
I wonder if I drank it.
I don't know, man. But I remember I tripped the fuck out because I'm like, dude, that's just weird. That was a trip.
You bumping any new music though?
Yeah. Just driving over here to my cousins and this new Wale. The new Wale. Check it out, everybody. Wale, brand new coming out.
It's called Effortless, right?
Effortless, yep.
No.
I would definitely be bumping that right now. What about you, Mike?
I'm kind of just going back, diving into some old stuff. So I was going to say leader of the new school, PTA. Kind of going back old school, trying to listen to some old stuff.
Busta Rhymes and Dino D.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown, the group. Yeah, they were. I thought they were going to be like one of those one and done groups.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of were.
Yeah.
But it's just Busta Rhymes went solo and he just blew up.
Yeah, it went crazy.
He went blew up and crazy. And one of the great voices there.
There's another guy too that kind of reminded me of Busta. Was a guy by the name of Busta Rhymes. Guy by the name of Bus Driver. He's an underground guy. Kind of had that same type of delivery.
Bus driver, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of him.
No.
Yeah, it's underground. I don't know if he was from Oaktown or where exactly he's from.
Kid Frost?
Kid Frost.
It's for the Russell Holmes. Yeah. Today I played, what was it, Royce the 5'9's new song with Eminem called Caterpillar. It was pretty good. I like it. I'm waiting for the album. It's supposed to drop midnight. It's called The Book of Ryan. And Royce is going to have everybody. He's going to have that Bablo Boat song on there with J. Cole that I'm digging. And he has a lot of different people on there. So I think it's going to be good. If the Prime 2 album was good, I'm thinking he's going to come out with a good solo album.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been bumping though. Yeah. I don't think we got picks for today though.
No picks.
Just I think we all can agree on a pick. Coors Banquet beer.
Yeah.
You know, when you're chilling, get that Coors in you.
The Banquet. Rocky Mountain water, baby.
Yes, sir.
And Precious, if you see me on Fruit for Less, I'm sorry, girl.
But all right then, that's gonna be it for episode 9. So we're gonna see you guys next time and vote on that poll. Who's the best mafioso actor?
Yeah, and tell us your favorite scary movie or your worst scary movie.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Deuces.
Peace out. Subscribe to B.M.B Podcast on iTunes to listen, comment, and review. And you can also listen on YouTube and podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at B.M.B Podcast 3, and also on our Facebook fan page where you can vote on polls and stay up to date on future podcast episodes.